UTSA head men's basketball coach Steve Henson joining us now. Coach, team coming off a heartbreaking overtime loss over the weekend to Western Kentucky. Your team rallied back from down 7 at halftime, held a very good offense to just 36% from the floor. What stood out to you the most in that game?
Yeah, we're really proud of our defensive effort. You know, we've been coming in here talking about this for week after week, that we need to get better defensively. Last week, I think we took a step in that regard. Thursday, we played very well against Marshall on the defensive end, came back against Saturday, and guarded very well. Second half, held them to under 30%. When we took away their transition, we were pretty good on that end of the floor, gave ourselves a chance. We were actually down 12 right before the end of the first half and did a nice job with our 2-for-1 down the stretch. Came out in the second half and started getting stops, and they really struggled to score there for a big stretch, which gave us, you know, a chance to get back in it and take a 2-point lead late, and then just couldn't quite seal it.
Offensively, once again, Javon Jackson providing that spark that your team is always looking for. He has set a single season career record for 1,922 points. He continues to build off his play. He's been hot all season, but how crucial is his play right now as you head into Conference USA bonus play?
Javon breaking the school record for scoring in a season and a career. I mean, those are unbelievable marks to do it. You know, the career mark this early. We still hopefully have a lot of season left this year, and then he's got a whole other year after this. So he's been doing it since he stepped on campus. Been a terrific scorer for us. Keaton's right there, not far behind. You know, is putting up great numbers every night, and we need that. We need those guys to score for us. We need to get easier shots. You know, and his last 2 ball games, those 2 guys, their percentages were down a little bit. They were tougher shots. People were continuing to load up on them, make it hard on them. So we still got to keep working. We still have to get better shots. But you know, very impressive record and accomplishment for Javon. You know, if we had won that ball game, we would have been able to celebrate a little differently. But it's still an incredible accomplishment.
You now have a week off until Conference USA bonus play. The teams just came out. You face FAU next Thursday, so quite a bit of time to practice, freshen up, regroup. What is your goal with this team over this next week?
Yeah, to have a bye, basically, at this point in the season is very unusual. One team in each pod gets the bye this Saturday. So, yeah, we've got quite a stretch here of opportunities to get better, you know, first of all, and we've been talking about that for a long time. If we continue to get better, and we like the steps we took last week defensively, so there'll still be a big emphasis on the defense. We'll try to really gauge how they're feeling, how they're looking, trust our strength coaches and trainers, and try to keep a little bit of comfort for them with the routine game week, but this week we've got a lot of options.
You mentioned getting better, biggest goal over this next week, and also working on things generically before you game prep for FAU. What specific areas do you want to see your team grow heading into bonus play?
It's small in a way, but extremely large at this point in the season. Adjustment last week, we just focused more on less switching, talked about matchups a lot more. It's different than what we've ever done before, but it seemed to pay off. And on the half court, it was very, very good. We got the matchups we liked. I think we played harder. There's a little more accountability in doing it that way. I was really proud of the fact that when we said, you know, you're guarding your guy and you're guarding your guy, that we didn't have any selfishness pop in there. You still have to help. You got to have tremendous help defense when you're switching less, and that part carried over very, very well. I was happy with that. So it was a big adjustment. We need to clean that up and tighten that up. It seemed like it helped us. Guys seemed comfortable with it. And again, if anything to increase our intensity and our effort at this point in the season is a good thing.
Now that you've wrapped up the regular season play and you're entering this pod play, bonus play before the conference tournament, how is your attitude different heading into this penultimate step of the season?
Well, the thing that we've loved about our group is their resiliency. You know, we've had so many of these times where we had a chance to get 2 wins on a Thursday, Saturday, and we only get the 1. We've had some heartbreaking losses, lost a couple games in overtime, lost a couple at the buzzer, but our team has not lost confidence. Our guys come in with the right attitudes every day, and now we've got a bunch of time to prepare. So I think we can use this. I think we can really use this time. We've seen in the past what a bye at this point in the season can do for a team. Marshall took advantage of it last year and got real hot going into bonus play. Hopefully we can do the same.
Coach, thank you. UTSA back in action next Thursday, the 27th, against FAU.